The title of this video tells you to defeat lust before it defeats you. Now that is way easier said than done. Rather, this is one of the most difficult battles for a Muslim to fight in this age. This age where immodesty has been moralized, women have been objectified, and fitna is thrown into the faces of young Muslims 24/7, and men are just told to change their mindset. This is the age where pornography is accessible to a young man with just a few clicks on his mobile phone. And you know, I've never ever talked about this topic ever before because it's considered taboo in many Muslim communities. But silence hasn't solved the problem. So I'm sitting here today to tell you that if you struggle with this addiction, there is hope. Wallahi, where there is a will of a man and the help of Allah, there is a way. And this Ramadan is the best opportunity for you to get out of that sin that you keep falling back into. Why? Because fasting, my brothers and sisters, provides us with the best and the most efficient framework to get out of this addiction. It is literally proof that it is possible to do so. I'm going to break it down into 3 things why that is the case. Think about it. You stay away from food and drink, things that are completely halal just because Allah told you to. You could break your fast secretly and no one would know, but you don't do it because Allah is watching. That is accountability. That is taqwa. The first thing, let's get straight into it, is taqwa. You need to bring the fear of Allah into your life. Get to the point in your iman where you are conscious about Allah all the time that He is aware of what you are doing. Did you know that Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anh would cover his head even when relieving himself out of shyness before Allah? Subhanallah, look at the iman, look at the taqwa, the God consciousness of the Salaf. We must aim to be like them. But how do we do that? Look, we know that iman increases and it decreases. So we must aim to increase our iman, because the more your iman increases, the less of an influence these haram thoughts and these desires have on you. So action. Make istighfar all the time, as much as you can. Make dhikr as much as you can. Pray on time. Recite the Quran as much as you can. Make a lot of dua to Allah whenever you can. Ask Him to grant you discipline and control over your desires, over your nafs. Because look, if you are struggling with this addiction, chances are that there are much bigger problems in your life. When was the last time you recited the Quran? And is your salah even on time? When was the last time you cried to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive you, to pardon you? When was the last time you properly repented to Him? So make dhikr your habit. And inshallah, Allah will replace that bad habit of yours with good. As He said, remember me and I will remember you. The second thing is environment. Look, one of the reasons why Ramadan works so good is because people around you are fasting. It's an environment of discipline. People respect the fast and so do you. So if outside of Ramadan and outside of fasting, even if the people around you, your circle, all they do is talk about women, talk about filth and scroll online for hours just wasting their time, that will definitely affect you. You need to change your circle, because you cannot plant a seed in poison and expect growth. You will struggle greatly just because of the people that you spend your time with. Number 3 is accountability. You know, on the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reveal to you every single one of your actions, every click, every scroll, everything you watched. It will all come out before you. Just the reality of that happening should shake you. But even practically speaking, reduce your phone usage, limit your access, install blockers, increase the friction between you and this deed. The best thing that I think that you can have in this case is to have an accountability partner. Have someone that you trust and hand your phone over to them and allow them to check on you. This could be your sibling, this could be your mom. And just tell them that whenever they see you wasting time on your phone, they catch you lacking, they're going to call you out on it. And that shame that will make you feel will motivate you to stop. But remember, the shame that you feel in front of people will make you stop temporarily, but shyness and awareness of Allah watching you will make you stop permanently. That is our ultimate goal here. So hand your phone over to them, let them give it to you only when needed. If you are studying, study on your laptop or invest in a tablet. So implement these 3: taqwa, environment, accountability, and you have both a spiritual and a psychological framework to break free of this addiction bi-idhnillah. With that being said, Wallahi, you can't do anything without the help of Allah. And with the help of Allah, there's nothing that you can't do. So cry to Allah for forgiveness. And I can't emphasize this enough. Did you know that the Prophet ﷺ would ask Allah for forgiveness 100 times a day? So who are we? Sins have such a huge impact on your heart. فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى. For those who fear Allah and have taqwa and hope and believe in the best reward in the hereafter, Allah will ease them towards ease, meaning that Allah will make good things easy for them. وَأَمَّا مَنْ بَخِلَ وَاسْتَغْنَى وَكَذَّبَ بِالْحُسْنَى فَسَنُيَسِّرُهُ لِلْعُسْرَى. But for he who withholds and considers himself free of need and denies the best reward, then Allah will ease him towards difficulty. Allah will make it difficult for you to do good things. So work to attain taqwa, God consciousness, and make dua. Please never leave dua. Every single time that you fall down, you need to get back up and ask Allah and keep going again and again. Despair is from shaitan. Now look, ultimately we must be aiming to get married as soon as possible. You need to get your money up and also build discipline so that you can get married. And explain your situation to your parents, the direness of the situation, the fitna that's all around you. Explain it to them with kindness and patience, and inshallah they'll understand. It's very important to get married for so many young Muslims who struggle with desires at a young age. But look, you have to show them evidence as well. You have to be patient and you have to show them evidence that you are ready for marriage and you can provide. So get a job and start investing in a side hustle. Build something that can generate you stable income. As the Prophet ﷺ said, "Ihris ala ma yanfa'uk wasta'in billah wa la ta'jiz." Strive for that which will benefit you. Seek the help of Allah and do not feel hopeless. May Allah put barakah in your efforts. So defeat lust before it defeats you. Ramadan is your training ground. This month is an opportunity to change everything, if you wish to take it. Share this with someone who's struggling with this addiction. And I'm building a community of young Muslims who want to please Allah, seek knowledge and help each other improve. If that's you, follow the movement. The Instagram page is linked in the description of this video. May Allah purify our hearts, increase our iman and break us free of any addictions. Ameen. Wassalamu alaikum.